Priestess Tati. Oop. Put them down from the last reading. Well, isn't this some shit? I don't know what else to say, but isn't this some shit? You know what, y'all? I'm almost mad that Lotto proved me right. Like, fuck me being psychic for a second. Fuck me pulling tarot cards. Just my gut feeling on her. I've always had a weird ass gut feeling about Lotto. Ever since I saw her. Like I was saying, fuck the tarot cards. Fuck me being psychic. I've always just felt weird about Lotto. I've always just felt like she is someone, and this is just based off of her, like not even me before I even pulled cards or anything. I just always felt that she's someone that uses people as stepping stones, and she really doesn't mind kind of being in that devilish energy. She is a Capricorn, isn't she? Yeah. Not all Capricorns, okay? Don't get triggered, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm a Capricorn rising. I know I have it in me. But I knew her jealousy and the fact that she's someone who's very... Lotto likes people to cater to her, to serve her, to love her, to admire her. She's a very self-centered person. And my thing is with Nikki, people like to point Nikki as self-centered. She's not. She's confident. There's a big difference. And we can tell by the whole situation who's really the confident one here. And I wish I had one of those things where I can do like a playback of a video. Soon I'll be up on my tech shit. Alright, for real, for real. And I literally pulled the Tower card, the last... I think it's still up on the channel. It might be. If it wasn't copyrighted, because I was playing hella rap music in the background, hopefully it's not. You guys can go look at that. This girl has had a lot of people whispering in her ear for a long time. Lotto. A lot of industry people. And even Nikki said in the tweets, Lotto was bringing up rich white people. If you really know something about the industry, that's who runs the industry. The rich white people, the people in the suits. That who really holds the power. Those are the people that are still low-key mad at Nikki for what she pulled at the Grammys. What was that? 2012? Where she performed Roman Holiday and they didn't want... Lotto was talking about... Oh my god, it's almost as if this girl, like her head is so... It's like, you guys want me to tell you what I see about Lotto and the metaphysical? Remember, first I'm a soul reader. I don't need tarot cards. I have an ancestor gift. I can read your soul just based off of your aura. When I look at Lotto's soul, her head is big as fuck, okay? She literally looks like a lollipop in the metaphysical. She has this very, almost deranged sense of self that's been inflated by her inflated body parts and her mediocre low energy song that circulates through payola and whoever knows what else is circulating on the radio right now. I've tried to give Lotto chances. I try to give all these rap girl chances. I try to play everyone's mixtape, even if I don't really like them that much. I want people's artistry a chance. I like music. I'm a creative as well. I like to hear new things, you know? But listening, what was that album Lotto released? 777? It was very one-dimensional. Very... Like, basically, in the album, if I heard Pussy one more time, I was gonna, like, my ears were gonna bleed. She's a very one-dimensional person. And the thing is, just work on your music. I don't understand what's all this other weird shit. This is why it's systematic as fuck. This is why the energy behind Nicki Minaj is systematic as fuck. It is. Because why do all these people keep doing the same thing? You guys don't think, listen, you guys don't think that there's somebody in a suit paying these girls a check to do this stuff? Come on now. There are definitely people paying these girls to come in, oh, I'm your biggest fan, I'm your biggest fan. And then boom, when the time is right, drop the guillotine. Whatever their form of guillotine is. Nikki told you guys, there are people that sit in meetings that I think she did that on the live with either JT. I'm not really sure. But she said that there are people that sit in meetings who literally plan how to cut Nikki down from where she is. But you cannot take down talent. And I keep telling y'all, these girls are getting money to start shit with her. Somebody is paying them on the inside. And it's not a small check. And that's why these girls are doing it. Some people, the power of money, it holds them tight. And that's really what we're seeing. The power of money and how tight it holds on to people and their mindset and their morals and the things that they'll do. At the end of the day, recording a phone call, that's fucked up. Like, for real, if you're not in a legal battle with that person, or that person didn't say, I'm gonna kill you, why are you recording a phone call? It's giving obsessed. And then in the phone, listen, let's listen to this phone call together. I'm gonna play this phone call. Because the way that you can tell, and I'm telling you, y'all, the jealous energy that I feel right now is intense. Like, I feel it in my stomach. It's like there's really this very intense jealousy that Nikki always has to face. And it's almost, honestly, y'all, I think to her, it's almost comical at this point, because just think about it. Everywhere you turn, fake love, okay, hee, ha, ha, thank you, bye. You know? It just, at this point, it's just like, I really hope, like, I don't want Nikki to stop supporting the female rappers, but if I was Nikki after this, recording my phone call fiasco, I would be D-O-N-E. I would be so done that done wouldn't even be a word no more. Y'all ever had someone record your phone calls, like, on a personal shit, or someone show someone else your text messages? That shit hurts, especially if it was done under pretenses of something that wasn't even that serious. Girl, this wasn't even that serious. Lotto showing how unstable she is emotionally because the conversation wasn't even serious. I'm pulling up the conversation, but I do want to point out that Lotto was talking about a subtweet. Bitch, unless you are added, unless I put at Frappuccino, okay, I'm not adding you. Like, the delusion, and it's crazy because I face a lot of people like this in my life. Like, I tell people, Nikki has a chosen one energy. When you have that chosen one energy, this is how people act. The love be fake. People be wearing masks. You have to shift through whether this person is jealous or not jealous. And it's crazy because sometimes as a chosen one, people will show their hate in the most like chaotic ways. And to me, this was chaotic. Like, and it's crazy because the card that I pulled for Lotto the last time I did the female reading on my channel was the Tower card. This is Tower energy. This is like, oh honey, there's no coming back from this. There really isn't. I don't, you know what, like I said, it's systematic, there's money involved, there's people involved, there's a lot of shit involved in this, but it's just, all around, it's just, I'm gonna pray for Nikki, because having a lot of people come at you and being nasty and jealous and vindictive and having ulterior motives, it really hurts. This past year, I've had the most people have ulterior motives in my life ever. But like I'm saying, it's that chosen one energy. And Nikki's going to handle it like a boss, like always. If you're a real chosen one, you're going to handle jealous energy like a boss. And that's exactly what's going to happen. And we're going to see Scratch Off just go down the list. More and more and more. She manifested it. You don't go against someone. This is what people don't understand about karma. You don't get to go against somebody and think that everything's going to go your way. No. Lotto's going to receive a lot of karma from this. a lot of karma because she played. And she thought she got valuable information. But all she caught on the phone call was somebody explaining something to her. That's all you got on the phone call, girl. You acting like Nikki said, I'm going to send my goons and they going to get you. Da-da-da-da. Girl, girl, girl. Are you okay? Are you okay? That's how I feel like talking to Lotto. Like putting my hand on her shoulder like, girl, are you okay? Because you can't be. You can't be okay recording someone's phone calls like that and y'all aren't in a court battle or you aren't getting threatened. I keep telling y'all, I think metaphysically, like, Lotto's like spirit is dark and her head is big. She really thinks that she's been around to a certain point where you could kind of fault people and do things like this, and she's so wrong. She has a very big-headed mentality, and you know she's gonna use the R word, rapist, against Nikki. And I'm glad Nikki showed that tweet in that picture where it showed Lotto's dad was at least in his 30s and Lotto's mom was 16 when he got her pregnant. So I'm really glad Nikki did that, because people love to throw that rapist word at her, and that, I'm sure that fucking hurts her a lot, especially because of what happened to her brother, and then whatever happened with Kenneth when he was a teenager. Even though he was whatever, all that shit that Jennifer bitch was lying. Anyways, she really tried it. She really tried. Where's this this phone call? Hold on, y'all. I thought I had the phone call. What is it? How y'all Friday going? Y'all good? Happy Friday. Okay. We in this beach. Y'all, honestly, it's crazy because, like, this morning I woke up mad early, right? I woke up mad early, work out, get my sweat on, you know what I'm saying? Work my leg, work my thighs. And I come back. If y'all fuck with Mob Radio, shout out to Mob Radio, my girl Millie. I'm to her channel and I get her little notifications on my subscriptions. And when I saw recorded phone call in between Lotto and Nikki, I nearly passed out because, like I said, in the last reading, I picked up that Lotto was going to do some whack ass shit. Like with the Tower card, I knew she was going to literally like blow up her own spot. And that's what she did. You tricked yourself out of a spot, girl. When Nikki showed them DMs and she would be like, hi, how are you, to Lotto? And Lotto would just be like, good. By the way, this feature wouldn't even ask Nikki, hey, how are you? How's your son? How's nothing? But Nikki's asking, how are you? And you just want to talk about a feature. You ungenuine thought. I'm going to call her Sex Robot Lotto. Sex Robot Lotto. Because I tell you, I listened to that album, 777. I gave it a chance. It was pussy, sex, this dick, pussy in my pussy with his dick. I was annoyed. It was just as bad as like listening to a Megan song. Sorry. There's no big energy, low energy, dead energy, grave energy. I don't know, but it's not giving. Lyle's so annoying. Like, Nikki was trying to tell you using the phrase "it's not giving" will not benefit you, and it doesn't. You know why? Because they use "it's giving" as an ad on YouTube, and I skip it every time. But this is what happens when you are getting successful, but you become ungrounded. Because there's nothing wrong with success, nothing wrong with finally getting your pinnacle. But this is what happens when you reach a certain place where you're comfortable and you get too damn comfortable. Recording phone calls. Girl, I oughta. If your mama didn't give you a nice little belt, I should. Because where I'm from, recording a phone call, people gonna see you about that. Sorry, not sorry. Literally. It's just not right. It's not right. But like I said, there's money involved. It's systematic. Where's this phone call? How do this is the first thing I saw this morning. Give me a second. Where's my radio on my shit? Yo, I don't know where the phone call. I don't know where the phone call is on here. It's giving me issues. My phone's been acting up, so I think I'm gonna just pull a few cards and then I'm gonna go. This is not supposed to be long. This was just me kind of like, I don't want to toot my own horn, but toot beat motherfucker, because from the beginning I felt that Lotto was just so ingenuine towards everybody, not just Nikki, but she's ingenuine. And this is the energy that's being pushed upon us from the music industry. It's deeper than y'all think, and that's where I try to get y'all minds to go. It's deeper than that. There's a matrix involved. There's a system involved. This energy that these rap girls push out, this consistently saying the word pussy and this sex robot energy, it's dangerous. It's dangerous to the young women that are coming up, that don't have parents, that have nothing but an iPhone and Instagram. It's dangerous, bro. And I advocate for the children. Ever since I saw Lotto talk to that 9-year-old, talk about I'm sexually liberated, you're gonna learn what that meant. Even before that, I was turned off. Who talks to a child sexually? I've never once had a little boy or girl ask me a question and I've the word sex in it. Oh my God. Lord help us. Lord, please cover us. Protect us, Lord. Because y'all don't see this systematic matrix, disgusting, low-level energy that's coming for us. It's intense. Especially my divine feminine. My divine feminine, stand up. For real, for real. There is an attack on the divine feminine energy, on the genuine feminine, on the feminine that is not a sex robot, on the feminine that is intelligent, on the feminine that is grounded, on the feminine that cares, genuinely cares, on the feminine that loves God, that loves spirit. There's an attack on us. Deeper than that. It's deeper than that. Really, and that's really what I want you guys to see and to understand, because I see it. Not just in this, but in my every life. When I go out, and I know other feminines feel it as well. I know you do, especially those that are empaths, tarot readers, or you're just sensitive. You feel things. You're clairsentient. You're a little psychic. I just really want us to stick together, and I just really hate it when this kind of shit happens, because it's not hard to stick together and be genuine. It really isn't. Hold on. I'm trying to play something. I really hope Nikki goes and gets a cleanse from dealing with all these bitches. Okay? I really hope Nikki goes and gets herself spiritually cleansed from dealing with all these bozos and all these duds. Because you best believe that there's that energy of jealousy and evil eye and all that shit. Like, it's intense. And I really hope that, like, oh boy, I don't know what Nikki needs to do, but I just want her to protect herself more. Because obviously, and we even know this in our own lives, you can't be nice to everybody, okay? You give someone an inch, they're dragging you a mile up the street off of that inch. And I feel like that's what keeps happening to her, to Nikki. So let's see what's going on. I decided to pull a few cards. Why not? Not too long here. Just wanted to do a little something, and like I said, beat toot. I will I will toot my own horn and beat it, because that's exactly the energy I read from her, and it's exactly what the energy Lotto put out. I have to cleanse these. Give me a second. Let me cleanse this. Because I'm telling y'all, Lotto has some dark energy. Like, I see her shape-shifting in the metaphysical. Remember, I'm not just a tarot reader. I'm a soul reader first. I don't need these cards. But I see Lotto, like, transforming, and it's not in a good way. It's in a dark way. You know, when people spiritually evolve, you can either ascend or descend. It's your choice. And I see her descending from the charts, from music. I see her body parts dropping that she looks 45 with. The girl, Lotto is 22, y'all, or 23. Y'all, that girl, when she gets 35, imagine what she's going to look like. And she wants kids, but you're trying to call someone 40-year-old bully type shit? Girl, do you be looking in the mirror? I have big natural titties. I don't even want them. I have F breast. I I'm shaped like Lotto naturally. I don't even want to look like that. But Lotto likes attention. She's an attention whore and she gets off on it. And obviously, because you're out here releasing recordings, you have to be a little bit of an attention whore to do some shit like that. And she looked dumb in the process. Lotto deals with a lot of demons. She has a lot of demons from her childhood, but Knight of Swords. Yeah, Lotto wasn't thinking. Lotto was not thinking. Nikki was pissed off. We saw Nikki hang up the phone before she said something for real, because I think Nikki knew in the back of her mind that Lotto was on some fuck shit. As soon, because you see in the DM on Instagram, Lotto DMs Nikki about a fucking tweet, and in Nikki's head, it's like, bitch, if I wanted to tweet you, there would have been an act. Like I said, she would have at Frappuccino on your ass. But there was no at in them tweets, and you took the shoe and you wore it. Lotto, you took the shoe and you wore it, and it wasn't even for you. You think Nikki won't act, bro? This is just the energy of someone who is aggressive with their speech, and they think that they're right all the time. I see Lotto like talking to people, this, and that, and this. But behind the scenes, Nikki's talking to people too. Behind the scenes. Lotto, you fucked up. Nikki's, girl, you mess around with, the thing is, Lotto has been talking to the white men in the suits, and they make Lotto think Nikki has no power. Because I said, I see money being exchanged to keep bringing Nikki down. There's money in there in multiple people's hands, not just Lotto, multiple people's hands, including. This isn't over. This fiasco with the Knight of Swords, people are still mad. Like, Lotto's like punching the air mad. That's the only reason why you would release audio on someone, is if you're clearly bothered. You're clearly bothered. You're clearly jealous. On the wrong side of the field, though. Five of Pentacles, yep. Someone's about to experience some hard times. A part, with this Five of Pentacles, there's a part of Lotto that knows that she fucked up. With the Knight of Swords, there could be a part of her that wishes she didn't talk too much, but it's like, it's too late kind of energy. Yeah, the Empress in the, is Lotto pregnant? Is she pregnant? Is she gonna be pregnant soon? I don't know. But, yep. Lotto's just hella emotional. Five of Pentacles. She's losing out opportunities. She is. She literally, it's like she opened a door to disaster on herself. With her choices. With her being all fast and not thinking. And aggressive, okay? Literally, it's like her aggressiveness is going to be the reason why she's going to be left out in the cold. With certain collaborations, certain deals, certain features. There's certain people that Lotto wanted to work with that are fans of Nikki, and now that they've seen what she did to Nikki, they're not going to fuck with her. They're going to ignore her people calls, ignore her calls. We're going to see Lotto go on like a Twitter binge, like, girl, no one cares. Like, you really brought this upon yourself, man. She really did bring this upon herself in the worst way possible. I'm going to get one more. Let's see how Nikki feels about this. These cards are Lotto. Lotto's the mad one here. Not the just. How does Nikki feel? The Justice card, bitch. She knows how to play her cards. Listen. You thought you were going to play on my head, huh? Bruh, Nikki already knew something was up. She already knew. She already knew. She already knew. Nikki's gonna let it play. It plays out. Why? Because karma. Nikki believes in karma. That's why she wins every time. This is Nikki's energy. When you believe in karma every single time and you don't retaliate and you let people make themselves look stupid, you always win. The scales always balance in your favor. Nikki knows that. She's highly intelligent. Lotto, look at Lotto's energy. Broke, desperate, aggressive. This is calm, cool, collected, chilling, working, balanced, organic. Something about like organic energy here. I mean, I guess this is just what happens when you're not the most like organic. Honestly, it all comes down to energy when it comes to everything and how genuine your heart is. And Lotto has a lot of life lessons. And wait, isn't that what Nikki said on the damn phone call? That is what she said. Nikki was like, "You got a lot of lessons to learn. Like you got a lot to learn." And I can tell, Lotto does just by the energy. Nikki's right as fuck. She's entitled, she's aggressive, like ugh, like what was that rapper who was talking about Erica Banks? And he was like, "I want a feminine female." I like Lotto's not a feminine female. Like it's that energy. Like it's like I said, it's that separation in between the divine feminine and the other feminine. Like the energy is so I'm done with this read. I'm done. I love y'all. Description box below for everything you need. Personal readings, email if you have those. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. High vibrational channel Dr. Virtual 7 in the description box below. I use that channel. I'm not sponsored. It's very powerful for your vibration. My tarot readers, my spiritual people, please, please, please check that out. You will regret it if you don't. I love you guys.